Okay, today we're looking at the ultimate Minecraft modder enthusiasts starter pack. This little week and a half long project has been making waves in the Feed the Memes community on Reddit. It was made by Brontokoli up here. And today I'm going to walk you through this and we're going to look at every single mod that's in this pack here. All right, starting with the fan favorite, looking like a child's alphabet block. This is JEI. If you've played any kind of Minecraft mod pack, you probably already know what this is because you've seen this here, this little menu here on the side. Basically, all Just Enough Items does is it tells you all the blocks that are in your mod pack as well as the recipes that correspond to each block. Very, very handy for basically everything, which is why it's in the fan favorite category. Next up, we got Avaritia, which is apparently made to be hated. And if you've never actually played any of the expert quote-unquote modded Minecraft packs before, Avaritia might be a little bit confusing to you. Kind of looks like this. Honestly, it doesn't really give us a good idea of what it is on the CurseForge page here, but I did find this really nice Reddit post by VT14. At a minimum, it adds a 9x9 crafting table. The rest depends on how the individual mod pack configured it. It started life as a parody mod. It made fun of certain mods trying to balance extremely OP items by making them more expensive. That means this quote-unquote totally serious mod made it as OP stuff as they could imagine and made those items absurdly expensive. Overall, people took it too seriously, so this parody mod ended up making the problem it was making fun of way, way worse. It seems like every expert mod pack these days ends by using Avaritia to create creative mod items. Obviously, there are people who enjoy setting up automation and then watching it tick various huge numbers up, and the whole point is for people to have fun. I'm just blah, 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 a bit frustrated. Personal anecdotes. Thank you, VT14, for that really, really nice summed up description. All right. Next up, we got the buggy one, which is Valkyrien Skies. And if you don't know Valkyrien Skies, it is technically speaking a library mod that allows other mods, like Eureka, for example, to basically add in physics-based blocks to your Minecraft game. If you've heard of Clockwork, then you know Valkyrien Skies. And if you have not heard of Eureka or Valkyrien Skies, then I highly recommend you go check it out because it is a very, very interesting mod. Okay, next up here, we got the only normal one, which looks like somebody accidentally took a screenshot or something while they were making a furnace. Now this mod is actually mouse tweaks. Now mouse tweaks replaces the standard right mouse button dragging mechanic and adds two new left mouse button dragging mechanics and the ability to quickly move items with the scroll wheel. Essentially all this mod does is give you a few extra options when it comes to removing items from a crafting grid, an inventory, or a chest, and things of that nature. All right, next up we got what's your name again? Nobody knows Waila's name. Waila's name is actually an acronym that stands for What Am I Looking At? This mod essentially adds this little banner right here, which tells you exactly what you're looking at, which is, you know, what's right on the tin. So that's that. Now the next one we got is the Gremlin, which is Quark, which Torchy Ninja here describes as if you don't know what adds it, it's probably Quark. If you've never heard of Quark, but you've played a couple of mod packs before, you have probably encountered it. It adds a ton of little features to Minecraft, such as like a feeding trough for automatic animal breeding, Japanese and industrial style building blocks, variant versions for bookshelves, chests, and ladders for all wood types, vertical slabs, advanced camera mode for fancy screenshots, tortoises, Hickarang, a trowel, emote system, reach around placement. I don't even know what that means. Lots and lots and lots of little things come from Quark, and it's quite the extensive mod. All right, next up we got Society, which I don't get the joke, but like, but anyways, OreSpawn, which is this mod, was chosen to be in this category. Now, I had never heard of OreSpawn before this day, so I did a little digging, and I found a post again by VT14, who is apparently the undisputed encyclopedia of modded Minecraft, I guess. I've seen several posts about it over the last year or so, but I imagine most of them are basically gone now because they are massive drama fests that are removed by Rule 6. To keep it extremely brief, someone with a somewhat popular 1.7.1 mod decided he wanted to make some money, and the best way to do that would be to trick people strung out on nostalgia into paying him to port their old mod to the current version. I think his first move was literally to start a Kickstarter or GoFundMe. The problem is that paid mods are literally against the game's extraordinarily mod-friendly EULA and basically everything this community stands for. Pointing that out caused some drama, and the author's continued attempts to bypass that fundamental rule just added more fuel to the fire. The end result was the OreSpawn author getting fed up with all of the drama and removing his mod, even the already existing 1.7.1 files from the internet. I believe he even threatens people who re-upload them or tries to continue his mod. I would be shocked if the Kickstarters got refunds. So it seems like OreSpawn has been through some serious drama, and I think taking a chance here actually sums it up the best. He misread some EULA about modding, as Mojang would be taking his mods, so he went on a rant and made a Minecraft clone while slowly going insane. What a shame. Next up, we got GregTech in the just straight up evil category. Now, if you haven't heard of GregTech, then good. Keep it that way, because GregTech is absolute degenerate behavior. If you're at all a big fan of things like Satisfactory or Factorio or any sort of like really grindy automation games, GregTech is basically that to an absolute extreme. And it's probably not even worth Googling because, as it says right here, it's just straight up evil. And in the final slot, we have the underrated one, which is Feed the Beast Ultimine. Now, if you've played any of the All the Mods mod packs, you've probably heard of Feed the Beast Ultimine. Essentially, all it is it gives you the ability to basically quick mine entire trees or large areas like this, or specific block types, or even crops. It basically allows you to mine things all at once. And that, my friends, is the freshly completed Minecraft Mods Have One Ultimate Starter Pack. This was a really fun thing to watch develop over the past week and a half. So thank you so much, Brontokoli. Okay, that's the end of the video. Thank you guys so much for watching. And once again, I have to say thanks to Brontokoli for setting up that little grid for us. It was really cool. That was a really clever idea. I really, really liked it. And you know what? If y'all aren't busy, you should come check out my live stream. I'm live streaming All the Mods 10 right now. And I'm doing all sorts of stuff. I'm building, I'm exploring, I'm automating things. We'll see you in the next one, or maybe in the next live stream. I don't know. We'll see. Depends on if something interesting happens in the modding community, the Minecraft modding community. I'm going to try and keep tabs on a little bit of everything, and I'm going to try and keep you guys updated with like all the information, all the new information coming out. It's going to be great. So stay tuned, okay? Stay tuned for all that. And now the video is probably fading out, and my voice is getting a little bit quieter, and this is the end of the video, so it's probably done now.